So people thinking or saying that we're all going to die in a few years has been a repeated part of a lot of religions and cults, and unfortunately it's also been a part of the view on human destiny based on what will happen with the environment and resources. And it goes all the way back to even before Malthus, but Malthus who said that you would have global starvation, and it didn't happen at all. The people got better and better fed. In the 1960s and 70s, there were lots and lots of prophecies of massive famine, and we would have so much smoke in the air that we would trigger a new ice age and this and that. So it comes all the time, and I think it's totally counterproductive to the cause of creating a better environment, because people get tired of it. And every time somebody comes out, as they have done many, many times, and says that if we don't do anything radical within 4 years, the whole planet will go down. And when you've heard that your entire life, as I have, again and again and again, often from big, powerful authorities, you just stop listening. And in the end, you not only stop listening, but you kind of conclude that whenever they say that, the opposite will happen. So I think it's really important to get serious in the discussion and use science, use real estimates of what are the challenges and what are the best technology solutions to those challenges, and also cost benefit. What is the biggest priorities, this, that, and that. So I can say for sure that I don't think there's any risk whatsoever that we're all going to die within the next 12 or 100 and 200 years because of the challenges we have now. In all likelihood, the world will become far better. One of the problems I think we have very often politically is that in some countries you have very strong environmental movement, and they press for such strict regulation that it means that the production moves out of that country. And then they feel like, oh, we've done a very good thing. But they haven't. They hurt their own course. But what happens is that the production moved to other countries that are not as clean. And because of that, the overall effect is that you get more pollution, more problems. And so you feel they're very clean, but you make the world worse. So you have to calibrate. You have to think, what is the secondary effect of what we do? And this is about whether you have low dimensional thinking or you have high dimensional thinking, and you use cost benefit and you calculate dynamic effects and you take everything into consideration. And one of the problems in politics is, of course, that many people who vote, they don't study the subjects very clearly, and then they vote with a one-dimensional thought. Whereas people who really understand the problems, they get desperate because they see that this is not helping. It sounds like it's helping, but it's hurting the world. So we have to think a little bit deeper very often.